Hey guys, and welcome. This could be my 13th daily safety razor shave. So before I get started today, there's a few housekeeping things I'd like to take care of. And first of all, this is going to go out to certain subscribers out there on YouTube who've just been so supportive. These are guys who comment all the time, who give me great feedback. And this is not an exhaustive list at all, but it's just some of you guys out there. I just want you to know that I appreciate you. I appreciate your feedback and your viewership, and for what you help add to my channel. So like I said, this is not an exhaustive list. This is a list I made for now, and I'll definitely follow up with this on future. Just a few people I wanted to say thank you to. So Giorgio Corrado, Steve Davidson, One More Pass Will, Paul O, H. Cotton, Alex Hernandez, Axeman, Alan Sandusky, David Torres, M. Buckwash, George Atkinson, Connor Gemlin, Gmelin, Art King, Evan R, Didi Danone, John Dub 35, Nevaden Kushal, Bill Johnson, Hiker 1792, Ian Daniels, Frank Danetti, David Frenicola, Dave Otto, Tris 51, Brian B, Steel Town Eric, Face Destroyer, KA9, Fax, QRP, and Gepsha. So quick thank you to you guys. You guys are always there, and I always appreciate your support of my channel. This is another thank you. It goes out there to someone who's just been a really great mentor for me in the wet shaving community, and that's Robert H. He gives me so much feedback. I've learned so much from him. He has tons of experience under his belt. He's primarily a straight razor shaver, but he just has so much experience through years with brushes, shaving soaps, creams, and he just always gives me great feedback and great ideas. Last but not least, I got a few YouTubers I meant to mention the other day on my 7 Sins video, but it just slipped my mind. But these guys have great channels you should definitely check out. First one's Jammin' G.I. James. Great dude, so calm. He just gives awesome feedback and insight into shaving. Definitely get a lot of product recommendations from him, so thank you, James. Second, So Sharp David. He is being converted. He's a full straight razor shaver now. I think so. I don't think I've seen him use a safety razor in a while. Great guy. He's working on his skills. He puts out not daily, but regular videos, and I always appreciate his videos and comments and feedback. Ray Pope. Like Anthony Esposito, Ray Pope has a ton of personality. He's a straight razor shaver, and I always like seeing what he's up to and get a lot of inspiration and tips from him because he's really skilled with a straight razor. And last but not least, Rico's Corner. Another guy out there putting out great videos. I always like seeing the products that he's using. He always keeps them updated and fresh, and I always like seeing what he's doing. Great videos. All right, so thank you guys for sticking with me with that. That was just something really important to me that I wanted to put out there. So for today's shave, before I get to that, this may be my last daily shave video for a while, at least for like a couple days. On Monday and Tuesday, I'm taking my last medical licensing exam. So in the US, there's 3 rounds of medical licensing exams, step 1 and 2 that you take while you're in medical school. And then step 3, which is what I'm taking on Monday and Tuesday, you take during your residency. And those are obviously very, very extensive exams, and it's just taking up all my time right now studying for those. And I want to put out videos. I want to put out good videos to you guys. And I'm just a little bit preoccupied with those right now. So this may be my last one for a few days, but I'll be getting back to it. So thank you for that. But I might put videos, but they might be just really, really short, in and out, no discussions. So now to the shave. For today's shave, I'm going to be using the Barrister and Mann Lather. I went through all the comments from yesterday's video, and this one got the most requests, followed by the Palmolive Shave Stick, which I'll be using in the next video, followed by Z Pepino, and then the How to Grow Mustache CAD. But this will be for today's shave. And this soap was put out by Barrister and Mann. It's a 4-ounce puck. It's $8. The price on January 1st is going to go up to $10 a puck, but it's just supposed to be, per their words, just an honestly good soap. Someone who's a new wet shaver can pick it up, get great results from it. It's based in stearic acid and tallow, just supposed to work great. That's their main mantra behind making this. They just want a good functioning soap that anyone can use. It's supposed to have a classic barbershop scent. I don't quite get that when I smell this. I get a little bit of citrus and kind of smells like antacids a little bit to me, but I'm sure that the scent will change once I get bloomed and opened up and when I get shaving with it. So for the shaving brush today, I have not used this one on camera yet. It's the Omega 80056. Just wanted to switch it up a little bit. Beautiful little brush. It retails for around $10. I think I got it for maybe $9. It's got a nice handle. It looks great. Beautiful loft and brush. Beautiful boar hairs in here. Unfortunately, this is not an acrylic handle. It's like just kind of a cheap plastic handle, which kind of takes away from the quality. Nonetheless, it looks really nice and it's great to use. So I had this soaking while I was in the shower. As usual, just got a shower, washed out my facial hair so it's nice, hydrated, ready to go. Soak the brush here is hot tap water, wring out a little bit, and I'm going to load up the soap. The scent is getting a little more complex for me now. I'm getting a few other kind of woodsy notes in there, something herbal. It's improving for sure. Alright, that's tons loaded up, more than I need. I did not bloom that soap ahead of time. I just did it dry. Hot tap water, help build the lather. Alright, I'm going to face lather. Oh, and with this soap from Very Stern Man, I love the packaging, by the way. It's called Lather, which is cool. Got a little guy on there with a beard and a little shaving brush. It's really nice. A really nice screw top and a nice like clear plastic container. I really like it a lot, and the label's really high quality. Definitely, like all other Very Stern Man soaps, need to add in water. Very beautiful lather, nice and hydrated, thick, it's gorgeous. Very typical Very Stern Man lather to it. And the scent has improved. It doesn't really smell like antacids to me anymore. It smells kind of like earthy, grassy, maybe some pine in there. Not really a classic barbershop scent like they had mentioned on their site. That's not what I'm getting from it, but nice. And beautiful lather, look at this here. It's great, and took in a bunch of water, which I really like. So, different razor today too. I'm using the Maggard MR7. So this is a safety razor by Maggard. I have their MR1, which I really like. It's a 3-piece razor. I find it very comparable to the Mercor 34C, so I don't really use it that much just because I like the 34C. I like that it's a 2-piece and their razors are all 3-piece. But they just had this new line come out and it has all stainless steel handles, and look at this knurling. It's got their little logo on the bottom, little maple leaf. It's 19 bucks. Awesome. So I picked this up. I'm going to be using this today because it's the weekend. I have a little bit more time today and I'd like to get in a shave and switch up from the the 37C slant. Get a little bit different shave today. Fresh Persona Lab Blue blade in here. I'm going to go with the grain. Liking this razor, very comparable to the 34C. Great weight to it, it's over 90 grams, and the knurling on here, it's a deep knurling. It doesn't like hurt using it, but just feels like, I mean, I am not gonna lose my grip on this thing. Excellent first pass. Feels very close. It's nice to go back to a non-slant razor and just kind of like remember the more traditional way almost of doing it. Did a great job. It's not nearly as aggressive. It's fun. You have to be slightly careful with the slant. While I'm talking, I'm going to load up here. You have to be slightly careful that you just use your right angles and right pressure. You can nick yourself because there's a more blade exposure on a slant. But with this, it's just, it's a lot more user friendly. Beautiful lather, beautiful. This is a really nice soap. Lots of slickness. That felt great the first pass. Felt like a lot of protection too. Not only slickness, but just kind of like that dense protection that soaps give you. All right. Gonna go cross grain. Oh man, this is feeling awesome. It's really nice that level of control that you can get with a safety razor. Great slickness behind. I'm thoroughly enjoying this soap, thoroughly enjoying this brush, and thoroughly enjoying that razor. Maggard razors are such a good deal. 19 bucks, all stainless steel, beautiful handles. I love the handle on this one, the MR7. That's why I picked it. Just very, very nice. I think it's definitely worth my 20 bucks. And Maggard razors, that's a great place to start if you are getting into safety razor shaving or interested in getting started. 20 bucks, great safety razor. You do have to be a little bit careful with blade loading on their razors. This takes a little bit of extra effort. It just doesn't naturally fall into perfect alignment right when you put the blade in. You need to adjust it, make sure it's even on both sides and not skewed, but it just takes a little bit of attention and it's fine. So I'm going to go cross grain other direction. Oh man, I'm really enjoying this shave. The 37C, the slant, it's great, like I mentioned before. But you kind of I get only like 1 or 2 passes on any area of my face. And then with that razor, that's kind of it. I'm gonna be as close as I can because at that point it's gonna start burning a little bit. All right, lather out of the brush, plenty here. Feeling around if there's any areas I wanna clean up. All right, feels great. I'm gonna get cleaned up for some final remarks. All right, excellent shave. Very close, awesome post shave on this Barrister, man. The razor did a great job. Very impressed with everything I just used. This brush I've used a few times before, liked it a lot. Easy to use, soft, good backbone, definitely a thumbs up. The lather from Barrister, man, awesome performance for sure. Easy to lather, easy to load up, great dense, slick protection, and the post shave is great. The scent doesn't quite do it for me. It's not like my favorite scent, not something I like really pick out, anything like that. But it's very light, so it's not intrusive, so it's not gonna like get in the way of any sort of cologne. It's not gonna like be something I'm smelling all day and not liking. And in terms of the razor, Maggard MR7, awesome, great grip, beautiful handle. The handle is a little long for me. This is just personal preference. I like shorter handled razors. I'm kind of spoiled, or at least I'm influenced by my Mercor razors. This is the 37C. As you can see, shorter handle, and I hold my razors like this. I put my pinking under it, and I hold like this while I'm shaving. So I'm used to having that level of control. So here, I kind of then scooch down here all the way, and I'm trying to like hold on to it, and just the razor's higher up, a little bit less control. Not a big deal, it's just my own personal thing. I think it'd be awesome if Maggard made a short like travel handle that you could fit on their razors. That'd be sweet. All right, so for today's post shave, I'm not gonna be going outside today because I'm sticking inside and studying all day. So I'm gonna be using the Thayer's alcohol-free toner. It's the witch hazel with aloe vera. It's kind of a nice, soothing, kind of tonic you can put on. I like the smell of witch hazel a lot. It's good for your skin. I always get great results with it. Sometimes during the day, I just clean my face with this. If like I've been out sweating, something like that, clean off my face, put a little bit of this on. It's a nice, soothing post shave too. Very nice. I don't think, with the Barrister, man, there's such good moisturization here. I don't think I need to add anything else. But yeah, so that feels great. Very happy with that shave. Very nice shave for the weekend for sure. So thank you guys for sticking with me. I know it's a little bit longer video today, but thank you. Just put my towel in the sink. Thank you for the support and sticking with me and watching these videos. I always appreciate it. And stay tuned. May or may not have videos the next couple days, but I will get back on it after that. So as always, thanks for watching.